Okay, everybody. So this is the new camera that I've purchased. I went ahead and instead of buying from the website, I bought from Amazon where it was slightly cheaper. And because it was through Amazon, I had the ability to pay through a firm, which I get to pay $20 a month on it until I pay it off, or I can just later on down the road if I want to make extra payments and whatnot and shorten the time. But this is the camera that I was talking about. What I have here is the website versus what Amazon puts out for information. Both of them have the same information, that it does support filming while charging. So as if I wanted to, I could have like a battery pack and run a cable to it and increase my time for recording. The camera does come with right here infrared lights. This head swivels. You can flip it back and forth, so I could be having it face out, or I can flip it and face in. As you can see, the screen rotates and flips. So this was one of the features that I really liked, but the main feature that I liked was infrared. Now, I'm not going to be telling people, oh, go out and buy this, go out and buy this. I'm not going to do anything of a sort until I have received the camera, until I have actually used it, gotten some kind of hands-on use. Because if this thing shows up and it's built like a McDonald's toy, then it's going to be something questionable for me. But if it shows up and it's a decent camera and it works good, then I may put out a good word for it. Because everything that they have here, infrared. I know they got stock photos and stuff, so I don't know how well the infrared's going to be. There's literally two videos of this camera. One is the stock video from Amazon, and then the other video was put out by the company, but then it was blocked so that only people that have access to the account can see the video. So this is one of the things that I wanted to do, was get the camera, do a hands-on unboxing video for it, and an actual like in-depth dig through type deal. This is the kit that it comes with. It comes with a case and an SD card. The SD card may be the SanDisk. It may be something cheap and flimsy, but if it comes with an SD card, it comes with an SD card. This is the claimed times on there. It claims 479 minutes resting, and then with the lights on 323 minutes. I really don't think that that's how that works, because this information down here, it says that let's see, yeah, it gives the same thing, but here it says that it can record for 2 hours without any issue. The Amazon thing says that it can record for 6 years type bullshit. Like, it's like, oh, I got 4 or 5 hours and whatnot, and it's like, I know that that's really not the case, because something like this, if you're recording, you're gonna be working maybe hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Like, I side with the website over the Amazon thing, because Amazon account for the company is run by a third-party seller that's based here somewhere, and this is from the actual company itself. So it's questionable, but as you can see here, it has the 180 rotation there. You can hook it up to your phone via Wi-Fi, and you can download and upload or whatever using your phone. That was another thing that I was interested in. This is the information. It cuts off on the bottom here, but it's 720p at 30 frames per second. So that's all your video information. Wi-Fi. The brand is called generic on Amazon because ORDRO, it like they have multiple. What they do is they put out a product, test the waters. If it doesn't fit the thing, they pull the product off that and then replace it with another one. That's why you get a lot of reviews where there's like a review for a toaster and then another review for socks. But special features: night vision, webcam, long-term battery life, Wi-Fi, time lapse. This camera, it does supposedly supports exterior microphones, so that was another like big feature that I was looking at. But you can't see any of those features on the thing. Like, oh, here it is. Built-in 3250 battery capacity, supports continue to record 6 hours. So that, I highly doubt that. I lean towards this, but if I can get 3 hours, that'd be freaking fantastic. But I mean, I'm honestly looking to get another battery pack, that way I can have something like this and run it for 6 hours if I wanted to. But 180 degree lens flipping, switch between horizontal and vertical. That's your screen. This is the actual name, the M3 Palmcorder. There we go. Supports HDMI, external mic, webcam. It supports Windows 7, 8, 10, 11, and Mac. Basically, the other jargons that they put in here: JPEG photos and MP4 video. And if you run something like I'm running here, you can switch between MP4 and all the other video formats. It's right here. It says charge while recording, time lapse, long exposure, slow motion. So you've got a bunch of stuff that you can have fun with. 3.5-inch touch screen. I mean, that's another plus. These are your key features here. That's your 5K video camera. I highly doubt that it's 5K. If I can get 720, I'm fine with 720. Everybody's like, oh, you gotta have 4K video. You gotta have 1080p, and it's like 720 is good. Most people are watching on their phones anyways, so they wouldn't know the difference between 4K and 720 unless they have like really good eyes. And also, it depends on your Wi-Fi. So that's how that goes. But like I said, I am not going to jump onto this thing like, hey, everybody run out and get this camera. This is just the initial video, saying, hey, this is what's coming. This is what I'm getting. I mean, there's so much going on. I mean, if it works out, then I'll have to praise the company for building something that it works like this. Because I mean, you've got urban explorers, you've got paranormal investigators, you've got mom and pop, looking for vacation shots. You've got people going to sporting events and whatnot. You've got people trying to just explore the wilderness, and every company out there is like, oh yeah, our camera can do a backflip and cartwheel. Well, can it shoot at night? Can it shoot in the dark? I mean, no, it doesn't do that. You're cutting off a whole market point. I mean, it's funny because people are out here spending $1,500, up to $10,000 for a camera that can shoot in the dark and is lightweight, and all these companies are just throwing it to the wind. Like, that was the biggest selling point for like the Sony Handycams and the other like camcorders. It was the night shot. Everybody loved the night shot, and then companies stopped doing it, and it's ridiculous. And that is a huge selling feature. And I mean, something this small. This is this side right here. That's your USB. So I don't know what's up here really. There is other photos of this. Let's see, but it's a hard thing to figure out here because this is the one side of the camera. So you have this is your zoom on the top. You've got looks like a record button, and then your power button, and down at the bottom is your SD card. And that's the back. And then here's this side. There's a green light. It's a green light, so I don't know what that is. That might be the microphone jack. I don't know. It also might be the blinking light that tells you that it's recording. I don't know, because I don't have access to it yet. But top button is your infrared, and then you have your AEL button and your USB. So I am unsure what else is available on it. I mean, it's something to look at, and somebody like me, I mean, I love cameras, I love photography, I love doing all this stuff, and being able to check things out, and having the ability to purchase something like this, it means a lot to me. I mean, I grew up not being able to do a lot of stuff like that, and it's going to be something nice. But I mean, as you can see here, you've got selfie capability, you've got photography type capabilities, but it's something handheld where you can look at a 3.5-inch screen in pitch black and see what's in front of you. And if this, like, one of the things that I'm hoping is that the bottom of this has a quarter 20, because they sell these on Amazon, and the bought together thing always shows a tripod. So I'm hoping that this has a quarter 20 on the bottom, because that would be so great, because I've got so many adapters and stuff for quarter 20, and if it's got that, then I can mount a secondary infrared light, or multiple lights if I want to, and have it run on a bracket, just for shits and giggles, so to speak. But I mean, this is definitely going to be a test for me, because I haven't bought anything that's had any kind of limited information before. So I mean, it's protected for, I've got a 30-day money back guarantee, and that's one thing that's good about Amazon, is it's protected that way. So if it's absolute garbage, I can return it and get my money back. But I have a feeling. That it's going to be like my other camcorder, and that it's like on a scale, on like a movie scale, it's not quite a B flick, but it's still in that ABC bracket. I mean, my DSLR and my other camera, my other Nikon, those are my A brackets. Then I've got my action camera, that's like a B minus. But my camcorder, because they it comes with these little batteries, and the little batteries have like maybe 45 minutes of life in them, so that's like a C. So I have a feeling that this is going to be above that, but still in that C range. And even then, I'm happy with it, because the camcorder shoots fantastic video, and the battery is literally, you just push a button and it shoots out the back, and you pop a new one in. And when the battery dies and you're recording, it doesn't delete the footage like a lot of cameras do. So I mean, that is a plus, and it's lightweight. So gotta weigh the pros and cons, but this is what's coming at the end of the month, and I'll be testing it out for maybe a week, 2 weeks, then coming out with another video, saying whether or not it's good. And if it's good, then I'll have a lot to say. If it's bad, then I'll have a ton to say. So, talk to you guys later.